Hello friends, what you're looking at here is a box from Imperfect Foods, and what this is that you get produce that has been either there's an overstock or it's been kind of not perfectly marked, and you get to select from that. You get it at slightly reduced prices. You can get organic, conventional, regular stuff. They also have meats, they have dairy, they have pantry items, but it's all because there's either been an overrun on it or they're just not perfect. The pear here, it's because of the marking on here. Every week the availability is different. Sometimes you can find celery, sometimes you cannot, and it just depends. So if there's an overstock, like on this pasta, I got this for 99 cents a bag. Then we have other things, you know, there's vegetables, there's fruits. That's funny, I just noticed that orange looks like it's a smiley face. Like it's smiling and there's the eye. And anyway, what they do is you order it, you put your box together every week. There's a minimum that you have to meet. And then they put your box together and then they drop it off at your door. And in light of the COVID-19 safe practices and everything, that they are not even... They're just coming up and dropping it on the porch. They don't ring the doorbell. They don't do anything as far as contact with customers. They change gloves in between drops. And so this box just appeared at my door. I never see the person who delivers this. It's so, they're so stuffy. This stuff right here it's like insulation. It's so good. It keeps everything cold. I got my hands in this box and it's cold. And then look, I get this huge ice pack. This is nice and solid still, like it's still solid. It keeps this whole box cold. And then I can keep this if I want, but they also have a recycling program so that what you need to do is just put this box out there on your porch and that they will pick it up and when they drop off your new shipment. Now, they're not doing that right now because of the COVID-19 thing. They stopped their recycle program. So I have all these boxes from past shipments. I used one for storage downstairs. I recycled one the week before because all of this is 100% recyclable. So you can recycle that. But I also wanted to keep a couple and use for cold storage if I ever needed to, do something there. So I don't know if I'm going to repurpose any of these or not, but everything is 100% recyclable, which I love. So anyway, let's take out the stuff that we have from our box. All right, so I took everything out of the box, and this is what I have in there. And I know it looks a little bit mismatchy, like, Darlene, where's the rhyme or reason? Well, there really isn't. I already had a whole bunch of celery, but I got one just in case because I think I was making soup and stuff, and I think we had... I was going to need a little bit more, so I ordered one. They had that. This is organic celery. Some snap peas. I got 2 of these because you know what? I eat one of these. I'll eat a whole bag of these all by myself, and I'm the only one that likes peas. So and pears, and got these peppers. Sometimes some of this is a little pricey, even to fill my box. I have to have a certain amount. I'll go back and find out the exact amount that I have to have, but I have to meet a minimum. And I already had some apples, but we go through a lot of apples, so I ordered 9 more. And again, I'm only ordering for a week at a time. And this time, instead of a lot, I've got so much produce in the refrigerator already. I just got some extra little things to have for the week because I order 1 week at a time. So I'll put my box together later on in the week for next week based on what's available. These are chocolate wafers. See that? Let me go over here. There we go. Chocolate wafers. And these are like 3 for $1. And sometimes you can find really good deals. Oh my goodness.
Pretty good?
That's really good stuff. All right. Elbow macaroni. This is going on my staples or in my pantry. Always good to have this stuff on hand anyway, but this is going to go in my stash. And then this was a treat. This was regular price. Well, no, I'm sorry. It was half price. And milk chocolate covered raisins. Those are another good treat. Those wafers are really good. I will leave a link to Imperfect Foods. It's my referral code. If you do click on that and decide to join, then that is, I do get like a referral bonus, and I will let you know what that is as well. So if you'd like to do that, again, it's based on what you feel that you would need, a small, medium, or a large box. And then you just go through and pick out some of the things that you need or want. And sometimes items are available. Like last week, I didn't even get a box. I ordered things, but then they credited the whole thing because the demand was so high and they didn't have the supply. So this week they did, and very timely. And again, I've got a nice little collection of these things now. So anyway, but yeah, look for that link in there and check out Imperfect Foods. So I forgot to mention that when you get when you sign up, you get this nifty little chart that tells you how to store your food, your produce, and the things that you get from Imperfect Foods. So obviously you're not even gonna, waste food when you get it into your house. And the whole idea of signing up for Imperfect Foods is because we don't want this food to go to waste. So every week they give you a rundown of how much I have saved total, how much I've saved food from going to waste. But I did like this. They leave the stuff that's on the counter, which I had been always refrigerating lemons and apples. Got a basket, so I put all my apples in a basket. And then these things will go in the fridge. And I have neat little Tupperware containers that are supposed to control the air and moisture in that. And then here's your pantry items. I have a bin for potatoes and onions and garlic. But they do have other items besides produce and fruit. So, but anyway, I have this chart handy, so I refer to this sometimes when I'm not sure what to do with something. There you go. Okay, and so I'm washing my produce as well, so we don't know who touched it. No. So I filled this big bowl because I have dishes and stuff in the sink. So I just filled this big bowl with 8 cups of water and 1 cup of vinegar, and I'm gonna let this soak for about 30 minutes. They say up to an hour, but I'm not gonna let that stuff sit for a while. I'm just gonna let that soak, and we'll scrub it and let it dry, and so we'll get this stuff put away.